Sanbonani, Tobela, Dumelang, Goeiedag, and good day, South Africa. William over here from We Can. And as you can see, I'm not alone here today. On my right-hand side, your guys' left-hand side, with Sis Karen, also from We Can, along with some incredible heroes that are doing absolutely phenomenal work on the ground level, both Wayne and Sean, all the way from Unchain Our Children. So good to see you guys, so good to meet you guys. And from my side, I just want to just find out, and also on behalf of our We Can community, in a nutshell, what is Unchain Our Children all about?
Unchain Our Children combats gender-based violence within the family unit. We give support to rape victims throughout the court process, the reporting of the case, and then the backup after that with trauma counselling. Any other crimes where children are involved, children are exploited, either being the perpetrator or the victim. And then also the biggie now being human trafficking, we counter human trafficking. And then any other crimes against humanity. That in a nutshell is what we combat on a daily basis.
Wayne, if you can maybe fill us in about the process of once you become aware of somebody being trafficked, what happens next?
We would then liaise with the relevant law enforcement agencies relating to that specific crime. We would share our information with them, and as far as possible we would stay involved in the investigation unless we are asked to remove ourselves. We would then still feed the information that we get from our sources. We would feed that through to the relevant law enforcement agencies.
And you guys are all volunteers, I understand?
Sure.
Yeah, that's correct.
So still working full-time and just...
Yes, I have a day job.
Come on.
I have a day job, I have my own business.
We all have our daytime jobs. Everybody works for Unchain just out of passion for the cause, and nobody takes a salary.
Sure. I guess that's partially what makes it also be successful, that you guys are obviously passionate about what you're doing and combating, anything that's coming up against humanity at the end of the day. So really, really admirable stuff that you guys
I think that the success comes from the passion, as you said, but also from Wayne's experience and his ability to put the right teams together.
Sure.
Okay, so Wayne spends a lot of his time putting together teams of people from different fields, people that he's come across in his years of experience in law enforcement. So he put together a team of guys who are in security that would help with the extractions, that would support SAPs in doing their job. And then he'll put together a team of attorneys who help giving advice as to how to go ahead with the case. He's got magistrates who he talks to that give advice. And so he basically put a team together from the time the call comes in till the time that the children or families are dealt with, correctly dealt with, and the case gets to court, goes through the process, and the children are placed or the families are helped and no longer need our services. So it's basically, Unchain is the link that puts all the services together to get the job done.
And Wayne, just from your side, what is one story that really sticks out for you in a massive, massive way?
A very recent story in one of the predominantly poorer suburbs in Pretoria. I won't mention the name. We're a family of 6. We had to intervene with the social worker on behalf of the children to secure their safety. Because of the extreme poverty and the abuse in the family unit, the violent, gender-based violence towards the mother, and then the siblings would then obviously bear the aftermath of the violence of the dad, which was projected on the mother. I mean, when a 6-year-old little girl tries to intervene and stop the father from beating her mom, you can imagine what would happen in that moment of anger at 6 years old.
Sure.
The child would then be punished and made to sleep outside on an old sofa, rocking chair with the family's dogs as punishment. So the kids were all successfully removed and are in a place of safety currently. We are dealing with the mom to assist her with trauma counseling. The father we will assist with anger management. There are children's court proceedings that are pending. And yeah, that's just one of the stories that we deal with almost on a daily basis. Sometimes 2 to 3 cases in a day. Sometimes nothing in a day, but it's an ongoing thing and it's an evil in society. It really is.
So is this where you guys need the support as well, from food and other means?
Yes, because the families that we deal with are mostly families that are really in dire needs of civil society, of society to support them and to help them. It's various reasons why they are where they are. You can never really put your finger on it. Why did that happen to you? You can't really explain why a family is where they are. So yes, we do rely on society, on other people's goodwill to assist us, to be able to give back to those people who we are helping, and to try and get them back on their feet.
And the places of safety, how does that work?
The places of safety, we have formed a memorandum of understanding with various places of safety, be it a gender-based violence unit, where a mother with a family, where the kids would go to, or be it a place purely for children, for toddlers, or be it a place for teenagers, children who are protected by the children's law, which are kids from 0 up to the age of 18. So there are various facilities who we support and who are kind enough to support us to give place of safety for those young survivors.
South Africa, and that is why we need to support Unchain Our Children. Let's get behind these heroes that are supporting the children that are pending court cases, and then look after them in places of safety where they are well fed and taken care of. You can purchase a combo on their behalf consisting of peanut butter and maize meal, which will help them look after these children. Let's get behind them, let's strengthen their arms, and head to wecansa.co.za where you can make a contribution. Because together we can make a difference.